Okay, here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to usually coffee and art in the morning. Now it's cranberry juice in the afternoon. We have been opening Happy Meal half the day, but we did get a little bit of a project started in the new Daydream coloring book by Hanna Karlzon. This is the Daydream one, and we also have the Summer Nights. But we are working in the Daydream one. We've already started. I will zoom in again so we can get right up on it, up close and personal. Collage a journal page. Oh my gosh. Are y'all trying to get Jean to collage a journal page of the Olympic swimming men? I'm y'all bad. Just saying. Okay. So we are working on this rabbit. We started with painting in with black acrylic paint, the background with black acrylic paint, and then filling in some of the tinier areas with the Faber-Castell Pitt brush pen, which does not seem to go through most pages. Now, these pages in this book, again, are a little thicker. It's not quite cardstock, but it's heavier than, it's a heavy paper. Okay, and it doesn't go through. So, but always test. You can see back here, I tested on the back page here. I tested the Faber-Castell Pitt pen, and it doesn't even ghost. It doesn't even ghost through at all. So, so filling in along the areas. All right, let me go ahead and do a zoom in here for you guys. Hang on, guys. Let's zoom on in. Zoom up and refocus. Hang on. Okay. Hopefully well, it doesn't look quite focused enough. Hang on, guys. Let's refocus. I'm not sure what happened there. Let me get my Sherry card. Let's get my Sherry card back. I think that's a little better. Okay. So if you have any questions, put them in caps. If you're watching this recording on YouTube, it's a live show on Ustream with the live chat, mostly live people. So if you hear me answering questions and commenting and talking, I'm talking to, somewhere around 100 people. So thanks everybody for being here. And yeah, we're going to continue on. If you have any questions, put them in caps. Okay, so I'm going to continue. I'm not going to do all this here today, down here. I just want to concentrate on this area and the rabbit. And so we'll work for about an hour. So thanks everybody for being here. Hopefully you can see. I'll try to keep moving the book to stay in camera focus. So I did most of the background here with acrylic Americana craft paint. I just use plain old craft paint. It's matte craft paint. It's not gloss, it's not satin, it's not shiny, because I'm going to put a color pencil over it, and you can't do that if it's slick and shiny. Okay, so I'm just going to continue filling in some of the tiny areas with the Pitt pen. You could go ahead and try to, get your paintbrush right up to those edges. But a Pitt pen is, I'm trying to stay, I gotta kind of get an angle here. Just to fit, or you can do a color pencil. However, if you do a color pencil on these tiny areas, say like around the firefly, let me get this right here. Like around the fireflies here, if you do color pencil to try to get in those tiny bits around the fireflies, you're not going to be able to put a color pencil glow, because the color pencil, like I showed you on this, here is color pencil, that's black Prismacolor pencil, and bearing down, trying to get white to go over it. Here is black acrylic paint with the white pencil. Let me find it. And with the white, what happened to my pen? Why is that pencil broken? When did that happen? Did I chomp it into something? Don't even know when that happened. Anyway, You can go over black acrylic paint with white pencil. You can't do that on color pencil, but you can go over black acrylic paint with the lightest color and it'll show up. I'm still wondering how that happened. Maybe it was just a piece of a pencil sitting here. Anyway, it just kind of stunned me. Okay, so I'm going to just go right along the edge here and make sure I'm not going to go into the forest area. I just want the edge. Does color pencil write over Pitt pens? Yeah, it will. Well, right, when you say write, I wouldn't say it would. Here, let's do a little, where's that piece of paper? Where'd it go? Here. Now I got to dry it though. Hang on. Because marker will stay wet longer than you think. So I'm going to dry that here with the heat gun. You always want whatever you use to be dry. Okay, so let me show you here. There it is. It's not as vibrant as the acrylic paint, but it goes over it better than this is just Prismacolor. So it's enough that I can go around the fireflies with it. Whereas if it was just color pencil, you would get no color, no white over the Prismacolor. Okay, but I got pretty close up with the paint. It's pretty close up in there with the paint. So it won't be a problem. All right, so I'm just going to kind of go around all the edges here on the outer edge. Just see if there's anything else I missed. A little bit more close to the little rabbit's face. It's just easier to get in here with the Pitt pen right on these little tiny bits. Making sure I stay in camera. I'll just stop there and I won't go all the way around the bottom because I want to be able to do some color in here. Oh, okay, Miss Allie. Okay. All right, so this is the area I'm concentrating on for the next hour or so, because it takes time, right? It takes time. Oh wait, I do want to go right in here around this little plant. It does take time to do this, and I don't speed up my videos, and you can see how long it takes to color a page when it's in real time, right? When it's in real time. Okay. Okay, so now I want to show you how this pencil's, I don't know why. I got to get a full pencil. I don't know why this is even broken. I don't even know how it got broken or where it came from because none of my pencils are snapped off. So let's get a full-on unbroken pencil. And where's my sharpeners? Where did I put them? Because I took them out of my little tray because I'm using my tray to prop up the book. All right, I'm going to look for the pencil sharpeners. There they are. There's one. All righty. Got a little color on there. What size Pitt pen? It's just called the B. It's the brush. It's not the big brush pen. I got one of those too. Let me see. It's not this one. It's this one. It just has a B on it. Here's the big one. There's the big one. Although the point's still tiny, you could use this one too. But there's the... Okay. It's just the size B. It has a B on it. Yeah, it's the brush. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I want this to have a yellow, orange, and white glow. So let me get some pencils. We're going to move some more stuff out of the way. Hang on, guys. I got piles of stuff to put away by the time we're done with the stream. A lot of cleanup. Alright, so I'm going to get a yellow and an orange. That's all I'm going to probably do. Maybe a yellow ochre too. So a yellow, orange, and a yellow ochre. So, uh-oh, it just fell. Alright, let me sharpen these. So yeah, we've been doing Happy Mail all morning. So which is fine. Monday is, usually a lot of mail anyway, but especially now that we're doing the color book ATC swap, every time somebody sends in some ATCs, I've been showing them, and they're 9 color book page cut up into ATCs, and so I've been showing them so that everybody can see their color book pages. Do you do your... Did I do my pencil sharpening? I know. Let me show that book again. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Kelly sent this. How to sharpen pencils. There's a video showing this, guys. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. And that you do finger exercises. Let me find the finger exercises. I mean, it's half funny, half true. But yeah, so you got to do your warm-up exercises before you sharpen your pencil. Okay, so anyway, so I'm going to go and start with the orange because I want a nice glow around this, right? So I'm going to put some orange around here. I think I'll carry it into the middle because I'm going to have yellow and orange, and then this will be yellow, orange, and white. So I'm going to just go ahead and put a soft orange glow light in here. So we'll work on this for a while. I was going to show y'all some more of my other color book pages. The backgrounds and things like the black acrylic paint. People always ask me about that. We'll see how much time we have. Welcome back, Barb. So yeah. Okay, so real quick, while everybody's kind of in the color book mode, or some of y'all are, oh, tell me what color book you're coloring in, and I'll try to catch it. Put it in caps. I'll try to catch it and tell the recording what color books you are coloring in. It was funny, Sarah. It was. All right, so I'm going to just softly bring in, kind of, blendy out, real lightly, some of the orange into the inside here, because I'm going to add some other colors on top of it. Make this look like a glowing ball. Oh, good, Barb. Okay, you got your book. You and Claus Man. Did you see that little? I tried to draw a little Santa on the front, Barb, and it kind of went bad. So that's a funny little Santa on the front for Claus Man. Yeah, it has a funny little Santa on there. But yeah, I'm glad you got it. You're welcome. So Lane is coloring in the tattoo coloring book. Secret Garden. Julie Topaz is coloring in the Secret Garden by Johanna Basford. I think I said that right. All right, now I'm going to take the yellow ochre And I'm going to kind of go inside of that. I'm going over the orange and then a little bit further in. Technically, the glow would probably be orange on out, but it just looked like it needed to be on the outside rim of this circle, so I did it the other way. But probably in reality, the orange glow would be close to the center of the light. Don't worry, eat cake is what Paul is coloring. Is that the one with all the desserts in it, Paula, I'm thinking? Oh, you haven't opened it yet. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the little Santa. It just didn't draw. It, and I'd already wrapped it up in the packaging, Barb, in the brown paper, so I didn't want to redo it because I already had your address and everything, but I wanted to put "and Claus Man," so I thought, well, I'll draw a little Santa, and it didn't turn out. It looks like a roaming gnome with a, I don't know, it just didn't look right, but I left it and sent it anyway. Oh my gosh, Sarah's going to color a page out of "Unicorns Are Jerks." Never heard of that one either. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm just kind of blending. I'm just taking my time and doing a nice little blend from the orange to the yellow ochre. And then Aaliyah's coloring Animal Kingdom. Miss Allie's coloring the Secret New York. Flint Rock's coloring the Rainforest Escape. Cynthia is the Can't Sleep coloring book. Never heard of that one either. Kia is coloring the Escape to Shakespeare's World. Oh, I don't think I've seen that one either. Y'all got some good ones in there. I hope that y'all have ways to tweet or Facebook or share. Or if you have links to it here, links are open if y'all want to share. Tar Heel is Exotic Urwald. Exotischer Urwald is her current color book. Artsy Marilyn is coloring outside the lines. I've seen that one. That one's a cool one too. And there's a coloring outside the lines #2 as well, Marilyn. I haven't. I don't think. Do I have the first one? I don't think so. Anyway, I've seen them in the bookstore. Carol Renee is Imagimorphia and the Magic Jungle. Oh, I'm so glad y'all are coloring. It makes me happy. It does. It makes me happy when people color. My Fairy Treasure says, believe it or not, I'm coloring in your Dollar Tree color book, Tea Time. It's all teacups and desserts. That would be a good one to cut up, too, Angie Bell. Crafty Namie's coloring the Masters of Fashion. Ooh. And then Paula's doing a page. Oh, I love that, Paula. She says she's doing a page called "It's a Yoga Pants Kind of Day." That's me every day, Paula. Yeah, I live in yoga pants. I do. I can't help it. I live in yoga pants. I'm all about comfort, guys. I'm not about, well, I mean, I love fashion. Don't get me wrong on other people. I love fashion on everybody else. You know, Denise, Boo, fashion, you know, looking at fashion magazines. Well, I don't buy them very often, but I mean, I love fashion. But do I buy it for myself? No. Because I'm sitting here in the studio like, 6.5 days a week. Barb says she loves that tea book. Yeah. All right, so about got this blended. And I'm just kind of taking my time here, guys. I could rush it a little bit more, but I'm chatting and blending at the same time. There goes Kia with the link. Shakespeare World Coloring. Oh, that looks. I can't go to it right now, but now I'll remember that one. That's the easy one to remember. Yeah. Jean too. With Jean says she likes yoga capris. I don't know. Maybe it's back from my 70 hippie days, but I like pants that drag the ground. That's just me. I like pants that drag the ground. I don't mean dress pants, like when I'm wearing heels and dress pants. I don't mean that they need to almost touch the ground. But yeah, my yoga pants drag the ground. Okay. So I think that looks pretty blended. Now I'm going to take the yellow and do the rest. And I'm also going to go inside. I'm going to go inside the little lamp, the little holes in the lamp, and behind the little candle. And then the little candle flame, there's a little tiny flame in there. I'm going to do orange. Just in the little flame right there. So I'm also going to go kind of blend the whole thing out here like this. Just make nice layers. If y'all can't tell, I'm not pushing hard. I'm doing lots of layers, like going over and over it rather than bearing down. See how it blends? It looks awesome. Thanks, Tammy. So, Jean, what are you going to do? I know you're not going to do Olympic swimming team men on your art journal page. So, what are you going to do today, Jean? For real. No idea. Okay. Well, it might be men in speedos then. I'm gonna do a men in speedos art journal Olympic page. You could, Jean. You could do a blue swimming pool color paint, and just with the Olympic teams, print some out. I can so see Jean doing it. I tell you, I really can. You like the lamplight? Thanks, New York Crafter. All right, so I'm going to go back to the yellow ochre, and now I'm going to just do a little bit here on the edge. Wait till you see the glow. We haven't got to the glow yet. That's the magic. Well, we hope. Let's just say we hope. Sometimes things don't turn out, and we roll with it. So I'm just going to go on the outside of the orange just a little bit. And now I'm going to go with the yellow. Okay, so here's where I'm going to go in here. I wish that thing would stop telling me that I can't open my mail. I'm not trying to open my mail. All right, so first I'm just going to color all the white part that I left, right? And then I'm going to use my white to make the glow out, and then I can go over what I color pencil with the white to make it a little bit more yellow if I need to. Alright, so first I'm just going to go all around the edge here with the yellow. And I'm going to do the same thing with the fireflies here. I haven't painted them in, colored them in yet, but waiting for the glow. Well, wait no longer, Trina. Here we go with the glow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, remember, the reason this is going to work is because this is black acrylic paint. If this is colored in with color pencil, this will not work. This will not work if that's color pencil. This is black acrylic. I know I say that all the time. All right, so first I'm going to just kind of pull out. I'm going to go around and just kind of start getting my lines going in the direction I want them to. Kind of like a old-timey sun, right? Because I want a few that are going to really pop out farther than the rest. So I'm just kind of, but I want them all going in the right direction. So So I'm just kind of following the direction that's already there. Okay, so I'm starting with that. All right, now I'm going to take my white and just start feathering. I am barely pushing down, guys. I know I say that a lot, and I've had people go, "Oh, you're right. You really just barely push down. You do not bear down." Oh, thanks, Leah. Just do lightly. I mean, I can barely touching, guys. Okay, and I'm just going to start going out like this, very gently. Okay, so this is how I'm just starting it, just going around, continuing out with those lines a little bit, barely pushing down. It's just always best to go over and over and over it till you get as dark as you want, rather than pushing down on it, right? Now I'm going to put some more yellow over the top of this white, but I want to just get the little glow going first. So just a nice gentle glow. And I'm going to do the same thing around the bugs. You could just do it around the the little tail if you wanted, or you could do the brightest part by the tail. Where the tail is, because that's where the little fireflies have their little light. I'm just kind of feathering out some white around them. But this works with the black acrylic paint. I'm going to put stars in here. Remember, there were some dotted stars, some little circles that were on the color book page, and I just painted over those. Because I'm just going to go in there with the Posca pen and put my own stars back in. It's much easier to put the stars back over the top of acrylic paint than try to paint around 50 little circles. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go right off the page there. I'm going to go ahead and go right behind all that, right off the page. Trying to keep my hand kind of out of the way. And again, I'm going to put a glow around the little bug. And I'm going to put yellow and orange on his little tail to make it look like a brighter light there. See how it's really soft? Very soft. Okay, bye, Carol Renee. Awesome glow. It makes your little gray cells happy. Oh, Monsieur Poirot, Monsieur Poirot. I love Poirot. I gotta say though, I don't know if it'll be, no, it probably wouldn't be a spoiler. It's been out a long time. I watched, I watched all the Poirots. I thought I'd seen them all. I did not see the actual one where he died. I saw it on PBS like 3 weeks ago. And I said, "Oh my gosh, how did I never see the last Poirot?" But I never had. Somebody said the little gray cells. That's why I'm bringing that up. I don't know how I ever missed the very last one. All right, now I'm going to take the yellow and I'm going to go in right over the white because that'll make that a little bit the glow. See, I don't know if you can see that right there. Let me do a little bit so you can see. See how the yellow now? Well, yeah, that's showing up. See how the yellow is? So I just really want to, that might kind of gone a little farther than I wanted, but. I don't have Netflix. Yeah, I don't have Netflix. I just have cable. Now, Denise and the kids have Netflix because they don't have cable. They just have only Netflix. I don't have Netflix. Something is, I have a little dent or something on that page. I might have dented it a little with something with all our activities here. Okay, hang on, my chat. Stop scrolling. Oh, thanks, Terry Trouble. All right, so I'm just going all the way around. Now I'm going to go back with the white too. I'm just trying to bring the yellow glow out just a little. Oh my gosh, I need to reboot. That's what it is. That thing's not going to stop popping up until I reboot. But they're going to have to wait because we're coloring. We're coloring. We're not stopping to color and to reboot. All right. Now, what I want to do around the little, I'm going to put a little bit of yellow right on their little tails. And a little dot of orange. And then maybe just a little more white just around their tails, because like that's the main glow is on their little tails, something like that. All right, now I'm going to go back with the white and kind of just maybe feather out just a little bit more of the glow. Just softly, softly. Soft kitty. Couldn't resist. Okay, why is my chat not locking in? Bye, Barb. No stickles. No stickles. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, and I said it before. If you put stickles on a page that's in the book and you have to color the back side of it, for instance, let's say I put stickles right here. Then I want to color this page. It's going to be bumpy. I will feel that you can feel the stickles through it. And when you try to color here, it's going to be bumpy. So it's fine if you're going to cut a page out, copy a page and tear it out, or cut it out and put it in an art journal. But if you put stickles in a two-sided book, especially one you really want to color the whole book, you're going to have, it can cause problems on the other side. So, no stickles. All right. Also, I'm going to want his little whiskers to show. So I'll probably put a couple extra whiskers there. All right, I'm going to keep going on the glow. I just wanted to really get this part, at least get the glow done, and the stars that I'm going to put in, and maybe the rabbit. We'll see how far we get. I gotta go make my big salad before I watch Jean. Big salad and baked potato tonight. bumpy beetles. No, no, no. That's right. So you just take your time and just kind of keep feathering this out as much as you want. You know, I think that's pretty good right there. I mean, you know, you can really, I'm barely touching, guys. I mean, I would stress that so much. Barely touching, because the acrylic paint just works so well with the color pencil. Okay, so I'm going to stop on that right now, even though I can probably do just a little bit more feathering here. I'm trying to make it so there's not too much of a distinction. You know, I want it to kind of all glow. So that's kind of how I do the glow, guys. In my salad, just vegetables, lettuce, cucumber, tomato, broccoli. I like raw broccoli. Um, bell pepper. I think that's it. But I call the big salad because I make a big, giant salad. But I think that's it. Lettuce, tomato, cucumber, broccoli. Did I say tomato? Lettuce, cucumber, tomato, broccoli, bell pepper. I think that's it. Yeah. Bye, Bonnie. Take care. We love you, Bonnie. It's always good to see you. Okay. So I'm just going to add a couple extra little rays here to kind of pop out. All right. And you can go over those, if you don't want them too white, you know, add in there, go back in there with the yellow. So you can have the edge is like really a white glow, but everything closer here is more yellow. Thanks. Now I'm going to take my white Posca pen, if I can find it. One of them. Where's my bag here? And you could just use acrylic paint. I do splatter acrylic paint, or a combination of Posca pen and splatter paint. You can take the back end of a paintbrush and dip it in white paint and do it that way. Okay. Now, it had a bunch of little circles. It had a bunch of little circles for stars all over it. But I just painted over them because it's just easier. Now I got to decide how I want the little fireflies. I think I want them just to have just a little bit of a gray blue. I don't really remember what color they are, but I'm going to kind of put a little bit of a blue gray just in the center of their bodies. And then I'm going to add a little bit of white with the Posca. So I'm just going to kind of keep them a gray blue so they still show with their wings, but they have a little bit of some kind of color. And the same thing for their little antennas. So I'm just going to go in here, and on their little antennas, I'm just going to draw them in, and maybe just a couple of dots on their body, and just brighten up the tips of their wings, like that. Maybe just a little bit of a extra glow around there. A little light. Bye, Vicki. Thanks, everybody, for popping in as you could. Packed full day today. Something like that. Now I'm going to just go in here. I think I will put one shooting star right up here. So let's put a little dot like that and just a little tail. I think I'll just make it go right over the thing. Sometimes I just tap it and then I'll put a little bit of a white pencil around it. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of go in here, different sizes, all the way around the black. And I'm going to put some in the glow so it looks like it's kind of see-through. So the glow of the light is kind of, you can still see the stars through it. See? Like that. And I'll continue down this side later because I want to kind of get the middle and get the rabbit in here. And have them kind of have some close together and some far apart. So it looks more real that way. You know, have a few little ones and some big ones. Go over his little whisker too. You just say, hey, painted. Thanks, everybody. Links are open if y'all are new and you want to tell people who you are. Feel free. No porn. If you're a porn star, keep that to yourself. We don't want links to that. But other than that, you're welcome to post whatever. And I don't care what Terry Trouble says. And this is just a white Posca fine point marker. It's a paint pen. It's acrylic paint. It's a paint pen. You can get them at Jet Pens. I'm sure you can get them other places, Amazon and everything. I know Jet Pens is bad for some people that like Canada. Jet Pens is expensive. But, you know, if I spend $25 at Jet Pens, I get free shipping in the U.S., you know, so. Okay. Again, I'll end up going down all the way down the sides here. But I'm not going to do that now because I'm just concentrating on right here. So there you go, guys. There's the stars and the glow. All right, so now what you can do is you can also take, I'll take the orange. You can add some other like little glows if you want to make some of these to maybe be planets. Or if you just want some kind of nebula looking something, you can just go in here with your color pencil and just color in a little bit like this on the black, and it'll look, you know, and do it with purple. You can do it with, you know, let me get a lavender because that looks pretty on black too. And just have some different colors in your sky. See how that kind of just gives it a little oomph? So just taking color pencil over some areas on top of the black. Now again, this is working because it's on black acrylic paint, not on top of color pencil. Okay? And you can go around some stars just to give it a little extra glow on some. See how that looks? You can add a little bit of a color trail to your Shooting star. You need to teach a nebula. With a Prismacolor background. Well, you can't get this effect like this. I can do it with collage and paint, but you can't, you can't put, I showed y'all. Where's my little sample? I'm going to go here. That's white. That's white color pencil on top of black color pencil. This is white color pencil on top of black acrylic paint. It doesn't work. You can't do a nebula on black. It won't work. Bye, Crocker 2. It's because it's on acrylic paint that you're able to get that effect, that glow effect. So you can see the little bugs. Okay, so I think I'll go up here with just maybe a little bit of purple. Just keep it subtle, because then it looks like really a cool effect rather than overkill, you know? Welcome back, Mad Rat. We're almost done for the day. It's 2:30, almost 2:40. I need to go make my salad before Jean comes on and clean up my room. I have to clean my space after I stream. It's just a thing I have to do. Everything has to be put away after my stream, even if it takes me an hour, which it never usually takes me longer than an hour because I know where everything goes. But I have to clean up my space after I'm done with the project. The Invisible Nebula. I can do a little bit more down. Let's do a little purple down in here. Maybe a little bit. It's very subtle. I see it in person. See, it's very subtle, but it gives it a little extra dimension. You don't have to go as fast as I do. I mean, I realize I'm on stream, so I hurry a little bit more. But yeah, this isn't that far, really. This is like an hour and a half or something like that for this much. We haven't done any of the vines or anything. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I don't know that I might wait till Wednesday and continue it. I can, if I want to work in the book, I'll work on another page. And we'll work on this page together. So I'll work back on it I'll do part 3 on Wednesday. Okay? You're welcome, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks, Marilyn. Appreciate that. And thanks, everybody. So hope y'all enjoyed today. I'll take a picture. Well, it's not really far enough yet, so I probably won't post a picture. But let me back out a little so you can kind of get the full size of the... let me refocus. Hang on, guys. So you can see the full size, I mean, the whole page, like, in context. See? Loverly. Thanks, Rebecca. Thanks, guys, for being here. And remember, if you sign up, I mean, all you have to do is just follow me on Ustream, and hopefully you'll get an email notification anytime I go live. Not just my regular times, but like Sunday we did an impromptu. I didn't record because all I did was glue all day. But if you follow me, then you should get an email notification, although some people don't. I think it depends on your browser. But, all right, guys, off to make the big salad and clean a little bit. And if nothing, I'll see you at Jean's or on Wednesday. Okay, guys? Thanks so much.